welcome to INCRadio Hawaii-Pacific. Featuring the brothers and sisters of the Ecclesiastical District of Hawaii-Pacific. Mahalo for tuning in. See you soon.
Hello, everybody. Happy Aloha Friday. My name is Brother Jordan Augustin, and I'm back on Oahu for a little bit, and I'm hosting with our sister. How's it going, sis? Good to see you.
Brother Jordan, we missed you here on Oahu.
Oh, thanks.
For everyone who doesn't know me, hi, I'm Sister Jeline from the locale of Waipahu, and I'm so happy to be back here hosting for another week. But of course, very, very happy to be hosting with Brother Jordan. I think this is it's not the first time we've hosted.
No, it hasn't been. I think it's like the second time only.
Yeah, online though was the first time. But yeah, it's nice to have you in person.
It is nice to be back on Oahu for a little bit, and it's nice to host again live, kind of live. Well, it's good to be with you guys here in person. I've been behind the scenes lately, but yes, hello everybody, and we hope that you're having a wonderful Friday evening so far. Time check here in Hawaii Pacific, it is 10:02 p.m. and we just had an awesome special gathering earlier.
Yeah.
Which we'll share a little bit later. But yeah, what's going on today? What are we talking about today, sis?
Today we have a very special guest. So first, before we introduce the topic, let's have our guest introduce himself. So brother, if you want to say your name, where you're from, and a fun fact about yourself.
I'm Brother Edmund Rice, and was baptized here actually in Waipahu. I'm just returning, which is great after a good 11 years. And so I've been in Dallas and South Central State for a while, a good 6 years.
Nice.
Do a lot of traveling.
And is there a fun fact that you want to share about yourself?
Oh, well, fun fact is traveling and just having a peace of mind, and always have my partner, my shadow with my wife usually to keep me going. And,
all right.
So
shout out to South Central States.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Yeah. So today's broadcast, we'll be talking with our brother about his job as a tractor trailer operator, and we're talking a little bit of story earlier and what he did prior to this with the government.
Yes.
Yeah. So we'll go into that a little bit later. But yeah, actually no. Let's say hello to people online. Let's read some comments. I've seen some greetings here. Hello everybody tuning in. Let's start all the way from the top. Let's see. We have one from Ka Ivan. He says hashtag Kaneohe. That is my hometown. Shout out to everybody out there. Yeah, don't forget to comment, like, and share. And also hashtag your local congregation's abbreviations. I'm gonna hashtag KL because I'm from there now. So yeah. yeah. Hashtag KL, hashtag Kaneohe. But yeah, shout out to everybody in KL too who's tuning in. But yeah, let's see. We have Jerson Gilo is tuning in. Michelle Monaco is tuning in.
We have one from our very own sister Janae saying happy Aloha Friday.
What's up, sis?
Eva.
Where you stay?
Where you stay? You're supposed to be here.
Yeah, I thought you was going to be here. No. We're also from Kadamte Thompson. He says, aloha, brethren. Let's tune in and share. Don't forget to like as well. Happy 4th anniversary to the TSV hashtag Eva Beach. And let's see, Brian is tuning in as well. Good evening. Aloha and talofa from American Samoa. Conrad Ferrer, hello all and happy viewing po. Hashtag Waikiki. Roy is tuning in. Good evening. Happy viewing to all po. Let's see who else is there. Who else is there?
Brother Andre says, good evening po and aloha from the local congregation of Lahaina and Lanai GWS po. Hashtag Lahaina. My brother. Hi, brother.
That's where I saw. Yeah, I saw him outside. Yeah. What's up, bro?
Happy Aloha Friday, hashtag Waipahu. Happy 4th anniversary to all TSB officers in Hawaii Pacific. Yeah.
Yeah, I just became a TSB. So
yeah, you just took over.
It's new. New teams, huh? new things are going. But yeah, thanks guys. But yeah, let's go ahead and I want to say a couple more greetings actually. Cause Jeff Domingo is tuning in from Hilo. Greetings to everyone watching for hashtag Hilo, hashtag Honoka'a. And one last one from, let's go with CJ Barnechea says, happy Aloha Friday, tuning in from Wailuku, hashtag Wailuku. Oh, you know, I'm gonna add one more. Ryan Barnechea. Hey, Ryan. Good to see you, Paul. Good evening and happy viewing from Wailuku. So yeah, thanks guys for tuning in, everybody. There's 101 people watching live right now. I'm gonna start sweating because I'm more nervous now. But, yeah, so let's go on with our topic with Brother Edmund. So we mentioned earlier, we're gonna talk about his life as a tractor trailer operator.
Yes.
But can you explain that job position, brother, and what led you up to that?
Just had no thoughts of what I like to do. However, I just like to travel, and that's the most important thing, driving. And so I just like to pretty much just having meetings and federal meetings and et cetera, what we need to do to accommodate the community. And I decided I like to work for the United States Postal Service, and was granted a position in Dallas, Texas. And it's pretty great. The meetings, federal meetings all the time, and my position actually was pretty local, pretty much, and from warehouse to warehouse usually.
Oh, nice.
Okay. And I know you mentioned before that you were actually here in Hawaii-Pacific before, and
Yes.
we'll get back to this topic, but
Yes.
we want to hear a little bit about your occupation when you were here.
Oh wow! My occupation was assistant casting director at the time, working with a few stars and booking concerts and comedian shows as well here in Hawaii. And so big names out there. They know who I am.
Ooh, he's a guy.
So it just one of those things I've done. I work a radio station.
You got that radio voice.
Yeah.
We were mic testing earlier.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Cool.
Yeah, it was very interesting, and so from there I decided to work a little some kind of 8-hour job, do something different because I'm interested to the Church of Christ, of course, and it's a change of life, and it was kind of crazy in my life out there in the stars and living the La La Land, but it changed in 2012 when I entered the Church of Christ and learning the Bible studies. In 28 and actually 29 lessons. Well, I was a challenge and trying to find out what is my faith. Is this the true way to go? And here I am now today.
Yeah. Looking all spiffy too. That's nice.
Nice.
Right on.
It's been what, 12 years?
Yeah, well, 2013. Yeah, well,
13?
11. Is it 12?
11?
11 years.
I don't know how to do math, so I'm gonna leave that to you. But we're glad that you're here, brother.
Yeah.
Glad that you're back.
Yeah, we're glad
Yeah.
you're back.
Island?
Yeah.
I'm so happy that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they still will me back in the entertainment, which is still good for me. I don't mind.
So you used to sing and stuff too, or?
No, I never sung. I just worked behind the scenes. I was a slave and doing movies as well. Projecting, gripper and slate. I've done a lot of background and I'm setting up the booth. We got green screens out and making sure according to the director what he liked. And from there I carry on to the church. And, was baptized, it was another change in my life, another experience in my life. And so it's a lot to talk about.
Yeah. So you also mentioned earlier during our pre-production that you were in the Navy?
Yeah, I
Or the
work.
military?
Well, I work as a civilian here.
Okay.
And so the 8-hour job I mentioned at I work at a fast food place. And after I was baptized, we were at this gathering at the Church of Christ gathering, and there's a lot of food here. What's going on? I said, "Oh, come on, brother, come join us." And I'm joining. said, okay. And he said, hey, so you like to work for the Navy? He's like, wow, Navy, wow. I never worked for the Navy before.
Oh.
And I said, yeah, sure. And he said, well, you're a brother now. Now you're a brother. Now just go get a real job, you know. He doesn't know I wasn't into entertaining and casting assistant director. So I decided to take it, and he said, meet me on the base and I give you the job, a brother, and which is great. And so from there, I got into the federal actually instead of contractor. And from there, I just stayed in the federal as well.
And this is in South Central States?
This
Or
is
here?
in Hawaii.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Cool.
that's
It was in Waipori.
yeah.
Hashtag Waipori.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really nice. Becoming a member led you to that career.
It's a big
Yeah,
blessing, yeah.
so yeah, and my
Blessing.
blessing, yes, it just turned around as more blessings, and I was grateful to receive that blessing, and it carried me all the way to Washington State, and
Wow.
wasn't expecting to get a job promoted to Washington State from working in the Pearl Harbor shipyard, and that was a great thing.
Wow.
Yeah, that's awesome. And the benefits are good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, they take good care of you.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So, what does a typical workday look like for you? Well, with this job?
Well, the job now, as of today, as a USPS worker, typically we have federal meetings and we go over the loads and what we need to execute. And we talk to the driver that's taking over from the shift, and what's wrong is all the function of the tractor before I start driving. And pretty much typical of the day is just being safe and making sure the loads get there. And the good thing is I could get off early.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Mhm.
Cool.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Absolutely.
So, what is what was your what made you want to do this, and what was your motivation? What inspired you to kind of take this route? What was the whole reason?
Well, just being introduced into the federal from my brethren in the church in Waipahu at the time in 2014. I said, well, I might as well just stay in the federal no matter where I go. You know, since it's, you know, all the brethren. And so I decided to work for the post office from the Navy. And you know, just it's something you just want to hold on to for inspiring you to have a clean job for retirement benefits and pension, and can just continue my life in that way. And so I've been actually I've been driving on and off for 25 years. So I tried to turn up. I took a break, and I used to drive celebrities around as well, and tour buses, and so I've done a lot of years driving. I took a break when I come to Hawaii in 2010.
And where were you before coming to Hawaii the first time?
Well, I was in Hollywood at the time.
Oh.
That's when
I should have known.
Yeah.
And how was that? How was that? Just curious. How was that transition moving from the mainland to Hawaii? Was
Yes,
it what you expected? Is my question.
Well, I was expecting some bamboo trees and some palm trees and fresh fruits and just paradise. I want to see something different. And then Hollywood in 2010. And I stayed for 10 days. And I said, well, you know what? I need to come back. It's something about Hawaii. And I decided to come back. And I stayed for a while till 2014. And, but my family is in Kauai, so we have family reunions here in Maui and Kauai Island. So Hawaii is a common thing that comes to for a family reunion.
Nice. Good place.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Really, really good place. Expensive, but a really nice place.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really nice living here. And you just recently came back from, correct me if I'm wrong, Dallas?
Yes, Dallas, South Central State. Brother Andre, district minister, he's really great. And he's a good singer too.
Shout out Brother Andre.
Yeah.
So was coming back to Hawaii the second time, was it different for you at all?
This recent, it was great inspiration though. And then I'm returning back to Waipahu, and which I really want to come where I was baptized. And the brethren know who I am, and I know who they are. Just can't remember everyone's face. It's a great thing to come back. And I inspire my wife to come on, let's gotta go. We gotta go. Come on. It's something about Hawaii. I gotta stay there.
You met your wife here, or?
I met her in California. And,
Okay.
so from Washington State, working in the Navy, I moved to California, decided to get more back into transportation and hopefully to work in the entertainment as well as assistant casting director for my cousin there. And so I tried to help out different cadillas to get into the entertainment as well, which was great.
Oh,
And behind the scenes and working in front of cameras. And that was very interesting in Montclair worship service.
we can do that here.
Yes, of course.
I think we're always down to get some cool equipment, have some suggestions,
Yeah,
regarding all this stuff.
of course.
Of course.
There's room to grow.
Ouch. That hurt.
No,
No, there is.
for my, me and the entertainment, it's more room to grow and to work with members rather than members, people outside the Church of Christ. So, just help me to introduce to the entertainment world.
Yeah.
And, maybe just face picture in a commercial or something.
That'd be cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
I could see Sister Julene on like a
Wow.
bus or something.
There we go.
On top of on a store somewhere.
I love billboard. Holding some lotion.
Yeah,
or something.
holding a bottle of water.
Holding a bottle of water.
Oh, that'd be cool. I mean, we have in cinemas and stuff like that. We can probably probably dabble in and our other we have our new opening billboard. You could probably help out with
Oh, yes.
our new opening video and stuff. So
Absolutely.
yeah, that'd be cool.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
Bring experience, grow, and just kind of venture out and stay within the flock. And that's the most important thing for me, to stay in the flock.
Yeah.
And that's what I learned yesterday, worship service, and about Timothy. And it's a great thing.
That was a good explanation. Yeah,
Yes.
I didn't know that about that. That was good to learn.
Oh, yeah, it's a great admission. Message was last night. One of the primary helpers from Edwala. And I usually take notes. And sometimes it's kind of hard. Like you just tune in, like, oh, what's next? What's next? Because when you read a Bible and you eat up the word and you can remember the scripture, sometimes I can kind of see where the minister is going, Let's talk about faith. I know they're going to the book of Hebrews or something, or the gospel.
Prayer,
Yeah.
Psalms.
Right on. Well, let's see who else is tuning in. I'm sure you have some shout outs for you and some comments towards you. So let's see. Ka Irwin is tuning in. Hello, happy Aloha Friday, brethren. Let's have a blessed show. Thank you, Brother Edmund, for joining us. Let's see who else. From American Samoa, Talofa. Happy viewing from American Samoa. This is from Audrey Abong. Let's see who else. I'm going to look to the bottom. Congratulations, Sister Jemima, TSV officer from Lihu, #Lihue. Congrats.
It's a great outfit.
Oh, right on. Oh, Koi, hope to see you both, brother, when you come to visit in Hawaii. That was for you, brother. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see who else is out there. Ka Joseph is tuning in. #Wahiwa. Let's go a little bit up. Congratulations, brother Aldrin De La Cruz, new TSV officer. Yeah, congrats everybody to all the
Thank you.
TSV officers. Yeah, 2SV. And yeah, I see a lot of people also tuning in. 108 people are tuning in. You're making me nervous today. Let's see. Got Ferdy June Sai is tuning in. Aloha from Pearl City. #Pearl City. Don't forget the #KAO, everybody.
#Waipahu, #WPH. Two of us are from Waipahu, so we took over today.
Let's see. From Ati CJ, she says, very inspiring. So yeah, thanks for telling us your story, Brother Edmund. Let's see who else out there. I'll read two more. We got more congratulations to all the TSV officers. You know what? Shout out to all the shout out to the TSB crew in Hawaii-Pacific. Kajerish, thank you for leading them. And McDaniel Martinez, thank you to our hosts and guests this evening. Hashtag
Thank
Ever
you
Beach.
both. Thank
Yes.
you both, Kadan.
Yes, thank
I
you.
haven't seen him in a while. Listen.
Yeah. So what question we got next? What you got?
Okay, looks like this is our next question. You know, we talked about all the different careers you had, and it's kind of a vast field if you think about it.
Yeah.
But now you're here, you have a new career back in Hawaii,
Yes.
and we just want to ask, what is your motivation or inspiration to do this job or to continue working the way you do?
Peace. Having peace. Having happiness. And that starts before I leave the house. My wife say, just pray.
Mm.
And before we never know what's come before us, and to continue in the career I'm in here as a federal, and just having a peace of mind and knowing I have a duty as well, and continuing. I know no matter where I go into work, I still have worship service. I still have TSB. I have different other duties that what God has given me. So that's my motive, and the prayer for my wife to continue, to continue to grow in the faith.
Yeah.
It's good with these federal jobs because you can work anywhere. Yeah. Like
Yes.
you can say, oh, I did this here,
Yes.
and they'll be like, okay, can you do it here? You know what I mean? So, and we're glad to have you in this district. And I would imagine life on. I haven't lived in the mainland, but I would imagine that here compared to the mainland is probably a bit more peaceful, like what you're saying.
Yeah, having a peace. You have to know what you like to do. Love yourself as well. Respect yourself. If you do something that you don't like, eventually you won't be there very long. So that's what I was taught by my great grandmother. She's a precious woman. She died. She was 102 years of age.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
So when I entered the Church of Christ, she said, wow, you found the true one. Yes, I have. So you just got to keep going. No matter you're kind or not, it's with your mother. You got to go by yourself in the Lord. And just don't wait too long to come back to see me.
And circling back to what you said earlier, you mentioned how our duty, our membership is always coming first. And I think that was mentioned in last week's show, I believe, where we talked about how no matter what happens in your life, in your situation, no matter where you move, no matter what career you have, our life, our constant is always our membership and our duty. And it's a really nice thing to think about, because even, no matter what we go through, how hard it may be, how easy it may be, we can always come back to the chapel and it'll always be the same. It's still that same peace and solace that you feel every single time.
Right. Prayer is, at 10 o'clock at night, my phone is always buzzing. Okay, it's time to pray. Okay. So, it's motivation, because sometimes you're on the computer and you're doing something and got that phone to remind you. And just motivation and knowing, taking notes, reading the notes after the minister taught. I go over the notes and I look, oh yeah, this is what he said. I remember the scripture. The scriptures come in my mind naturally. Sometimes it just come naturally. I thank the Lord for that, as He's just speaking to me and remind me of what's been taught. So that's my motive. And I carry on with that day after day. Sometimes I say in my life, so, can you ever hear this song in your mind? You sung this song, right? Yeah, we just sung that. So why it come in my mind? You should be in the choir. No.
You just look through her copies of it. It's really nice.
Yeah, I wish we could take. I don't. Maybe we can. maybe I can ask the public.
Yeah.
Can we take notes on that? I don't know. I heard we
Serious?
can. I remember hearing that a long time ago that we can on the choir loft. Just don't make it like
Yeah.
Too obvious.
too
Yes.
obvious. Yeah, I mean, but
Pull out an iPad.
yeah. You see like your pen moving around. Yeah. Don't be distracting, right? But I think you know what? When I start performing as TSP, I want to take notes too. You know, I think
It's
it's a good place to
Thank
take notes.
you.
Interesting.
Yeah. Or in advance, well, if it's not allowed. But I don't know. I'm new to this, bro. I don't know.
He just took a.
Yeah.
He didn't
I'm
listen
fresh.
to the announcements.
Kind of like how brother Josh, he has like a
Always,
little
yeah.
tablet, you know. Like,
Oh, nice.
I
It's like
told
a
him,
digital.
yes,
notebook.
a digital.
It's really cool.
yeah.
I want one.
So it's
Wow.
not like you're texting on the phone. You actually got a digital something.
Yeah.
And I said,
Yeah.
wow,
It looks better.
we need to distribute this
Yeah.
more. Who wants to take notes? It's right here.
Right. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Well, before we close out the show, brother, I'm going to ask you this question. So, what lessons have you learned that molded you to be who you are today?
Wow, this is really touching me. The book of James,
Mhm.
chapter 3, and I believe it was 15. And they went over that. I hear it often, and it helped me remember from where I came from when I was outside the Church of Christ. And I had the wrong guidance in my life, envy, jealousy, and devilish, and I refused to go back that way. And still trying to get my mother and my brothers and sisters to join the Church of Christ because I'm the only one. So that molds me and to continue in my faith I have with the Lord. That in the book of 2 Timothy, they mention just carry on. You got to continue in your duty. They mentioned that in the message yesterday. So that was very inspiring for me. The notes in my mind, I just know it's there. I just don't know a word by word, but I know it's there. So that helps me. And Psalms 27, the Lord is my light, my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. So just mold me and continue in my faith because He is my strength. He is that is my hope. And no matter what I go through, because I don't have my blood family with me. My wife, she had born in the Church of Christ, and I'm a convert in the Church of Christ. So it's different without a family. Like I was talking to a TSV member. He said, man, I don't know how you do this. And you don't even have your own blood family. I said, yeah, well, it's the Lord, man. I've been through a lot and I've been on my own since I was 17 of age.
Well,
I've been on my own. I never went back to my mother's house. I strive and work hard and done some colleges and been to ups and downs, but just hold on. I knew it's going to be a time where I enter into the true church. And when that happened, I'm at home no matter where I go. I'm with the Lord and I got my brothers and sisters like you are. Yes.
yeah.
You're
Wow. Very inspiring.
truly an inspiration. And we're so blessed to have you on the show. We feel really blessed to be able to sit at this table with you and learn your story. It's really nice to hear how you transitioned from your previous life to the life you have now. And it's such an impact. We can see the impact it had on you.
Yes.
And it's truly a blessing to be able to witness that.
Yes.
Yeah. With that, brother, do you have any shout outs or any greetings that you want to say to anybody out there?
Shout out to Brother King.
Shout out,
Hawaii-Pacific. Yeah.
Of course.
He has a great smile when I see him. And all the ministers here, which is I call them within myself, my angels, my brethren. And my brothers and sisters, it's just in the faith. I'm just happy to be here. And Waipahu, so I'll get a shout out for Waipahu local.
All right. Yeah.
And we like to ask this to our guests when we have the time, and we do today. Is there a message of positivity you want to leave with our viewers today?
If you don't have peace and you feel that sometimes that the Lord is not answering you, sometimes we have to just come to the chapel and speak to the minister. Even with you, when you go through something and you have no one to talk to, sometimes it's good to just come to the chapel and pray and ask the ministers for guidance. They are your guidance here from the Lord. That's what I have to say. But some people go through depression. Some people go through so much of their jobs and lost ones. Even they've been members for 15, 20 years. And I've seen it. And I've seen so much. It's good to just speak to your brother. It's okay to ask questions and get some guidance in your life. And my brothers and sisters here is watching, you know who you are. And we'll help you. Just find peace. That's what you need. If you don't want to talk to mom, dad, speak to the minister. Maybe give you a Bible lesson and guidance, which it's not maybe he will help you. And they helped me. When I needed someone to speak to, I was scanned in Montclair, and I stayed in the chapel for 2 or 3 days. Just stayed there.
Wow.
Didn't want to leave. I felt like when I left Waipahu, oh man, I miss my home. I miss my home. So yeah, that's what I have to say about that. Just speak to the minister and pray more. You got to pray more. And set your alarm clock. Just pray more.
Of course. I love that. Even if we are in trouble, we feel like we have no one to talk to.
Yes.
There's always a minister, a worker we can turn to. And even then, if you're scared, it's always God we can turn to.
Yeah.
He's there all the time. He doesn't leave our side. And we close our eyes for a couple of minutes and talk to him.
Yes.
And even if it feels like he's not answering us, we just have that patience.
Yes.
We struggle to find that sometimes, but it's a great lesson to learn patience and finding that peace with God.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I find myself, even in South Central State. So Brother Christian, and he was in South Central. So brother, you mind if I hang out with you for a little while? Yeah, sure, brother. You mind going to Oklahoma with me? I said, that's about an 8-hour drive, brother.
Wow.
Or is it 4 hours? Yeah, it's just a few hours. Okay, yeah. And I just tag along and become a driver for the ministers in South Central State. And we just chit chat, and it was a beautiful thing to be with an angel of God who spent 5 years in the ministry and who got the word in them and planted. Because I just love the word. It's like to talk stories.
Yeah.
And for him to interview me and what's in my mind, because I want to be chastised, you know. Yeah, so
That's awesome. We have some comments actually for you, brother. So we have one from Lila GPZ. She said, or Layla says, thank you for Brother Edmund for sharing your story and advice. Hashtag Maili. Okay. Ka Joseph says, so inspiring, Brother Edmund. Ka Roy Caldejon says, thank you, Paul. That's very inspiring, Brother Edmund. And from Ati CJ Barnachea says, thank you for sharing your faith with us, Paul. And Brian, all the way from American Samoa, says, it's one thing to say we put God first place in our life,
but to actually put it into practice and live it is truly a beautiful thing. May God continue to bless our historic district. Yeah. And from Brother Frank Bermudez says, Amen, Brother Edmund. What's up, good Frank?
How you doing, Frank?
Yeah.
You remember?
I remember Brother Frank. That's the one. He's in shape, right?
Yeah. That's the guy.
We know who he is.
That's the first thing I think of too. When I think of you, Queen Frank, I think of running and I think of like
Yeah.
push-ups and stuff.
He's a motivation, in my motor. So I see him. I gotta get back like him.
I have to
Yeah.
say, Brother Edmund, your voice is very calming.
It is. It is.
It's-
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
thank you.
nice. It's like a meditation voice.
Yeah.
It's so, I don't know. I just feel at peace here.
Yeah.
It's nice. We should have you back more often.
Yeah.
I want to come.
Yeah. We have another comment from Ka Andrea Suma. Thank you for sharing. Paul. We hope to see you put your talents and gifts to use here. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for shining brightly. Hashtag Honolulu. Yeah.
Mhm.
So, so thank you so much for being our
Yes, thank
very
you too.
special guest for tonight, brother. And you're very inspiring to all of our viewers and listeners out there, and for us as well. So
Yes.
we appreciate you so much. But before we end, we do want to share some activities that are coming up.
Okay.
We have the Binhi dinner. What's the
Oh.
details with that, sister?
The dinner is going to be on September 29th at the Eba Beach Function Hall. So, the theme is formal. So if you are a Binhi, if you know any Binhi members, please ask, or what's the word? Urge them to attend.
What is Binhi, sis? What is the age range?
Binhi is those who are baptized but under 18.
Okay.
So 12 to 17, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
For all those who might not know, maybe new to the church still, and still trying to learn some terminology. Yeah, so that's been and then we also have our Kadiwa monthly meeting this weekend. What is a Kadiwa?
What is a Kadiwa?
A Kadiwa, I think, is you and me.
Kadiwa
Unmarried
is
and
unmarried,
over the
over
age of
18.
18.
Yes.
Yeah.
And on the topic of Kadiwa, we would also like to announce our Kadiwa formal,
Oh,
which is going to be on October 20th. The venue is still to be announced, but please be on the lookout for that. If you were at last year's one, you might remember it was very fun. So if you want to experience that again, if you want others to experience that, please register when we send out the registration.
mm-hmm.
But
Why you gonna be there?
yeah, you're gonna be there.
Maybe. You gonna be
I
there?
don't know.
You be our chaperone. Yeah.
You still gonna be Kadiwa?
I think so.
You think?
Oh, the
You
20th.
remember? Yeah.
I'm probably gonna be still. I'm probably gonna be.
Probably gonna
Yeah,
be
yeah.
still. Yeah.
So yeah, maybe I'll come.
You should.
Yeah,
Please
yeah,
do. It's gonna be your last before
I know, yeah.
Buklod.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
Congratulations to Brother Jordan.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But congratulations also to everybody once again who took oath this evening in our TSB special gathering. And shout out to all the TSB members out there. Shout out to everybody tuning in. I see still a lot of people commenting. Hello, Paul brethren all over the world. Aloha Friday here in Hawaii Pacific. Happy viewing from Vermont. Pablo. Yes, thank you for tuning in, Paul. And yeah, before we close out, we'd like to say some special thanks. So thank you to our executive minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo. Thank you to our CFO coordinator and CEBSI president, Brother Angelo Irania Manalo. And thank you to our district minister, Ka Jem H. Baitan, our assistant district minister, Ka Adora Apostol, and our CFO overseer, Ka Brandon Pacheco. So yes, thank you everybody once again for tuning in to another episode of INCRadio Hawaii-Pacific. We hope you had a wonderful time with us tonight, and we hope you have a wonderful evening. Aloha, everybody. Take care.
Good night.
Good night.
Nah.
Be safe.
There's-
Practice good personal hygiene and pray.
Aloha.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye. Good night.